President Joe Biden flew to the port of Baltimore today. There, he got an up-close look at what was once the Francis Scott Key Bridge. The huge structure collapsed last week after being struck by a cargo ship that lost power. The president today getting a look at cleanup and rebuilding efforts and meeting with family members of those who died. White House Correspondent Owen Jensen reports. Owen.
That's right, Tracy. There were 8 workers on the bridge that night, all of them immigrants from Mexico, Guatemala, Honduras, or El Salvador. They were filling potholes on that span. 6 of them died, 2 survived. Today, President Biden honored their memory. He also spoke about the path to rebuilding and reopening, saying, "We're coming back soon."
President Joe Biden sees for himself the damage done. The Francis Scott Key Bridge came crashing down in mere moments last month after being struck by the cargo ship Dolly, which lost power. And now, efforts underway to clear away the massive, mangled mess.
I'm here to say your nation has your back, and I mean it. Your nation has your back.
Very soon, the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers expects to open a limited access channel and is aiming to reopen a permanent navigation channel late next month. Baltimore's port handles more cars and farm equipment than any other port in the country. The colossal collapse resulting in logistical problems up and down the East Coast.
Simply put, the impact here has a significant impact everywhere, up and down the coast and around the country.
The president today also meeting with the Coast Guard, U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, and Maryland's governor. That state's maritime industry taking a blow, and federal and state authorities working to ease the economic impact on businesses and residents.
And this morning, I signed an executive order to provide $60 million in financial relief for workers and businesses that have been impacted by the Key Bridge collapse.
As for the remains of the victims still in the water, divers are hoping to recover the bodies, but weather conditions and the river's murky water making that difficult. Their deaths also raising questions over safety requirements and regulations. Even if the workers had been warned that the giant ship was about to hit the bridge, it's not clear if they would have had enough time to scramble to safety before it all fell to pieces in the river below.
To all the families and loved ones who are grieving, I've come here to grieve with you. We all are.
Now, President Biden also said today he's focused on the workers and businesses around that port that depend on that port for their incomes, adding 20,000 jobs rely on the port. He called on companies in the area to commit to staying in Baltimore. And he emphasized union labor and American steel will help rebuild the Francis Scott Key Bridge. At the White House, Owen Jensen, EWTN News Nightly.